Hi, I'm Moody, feeling moody. It's time for a moon message. Today is the full moon. It's in Capricorn. What's going on with them? What's going on with them? Spirit, we want to know what's going on with them. Whoever them is, whoever's top of mind when you hear this message under this full moon. Ooh, there's some pent-up anger, unresolved feelings from the past. There's resentment that's causing resentment towards others. It's pent up too over time. This is some past trauma that's never been resolved. So somebody is dealing with somebody who has this pent-up anger. Maybe things exploded on them and they're seeing a different side of this person, realizing that this is deeper. Somebody's trying to retreat, pull back. They've seen another side and they're trying to break away from that. Recognizing that some past trauma you can't heal. Like, we can't change people, okay? But there's this fear of loneliness. They've already been relegated to sex only, to the department of friends, really, of bed friends. What do you call them? Booty calls, yeah. Too hard. I hear you. There is some pent-up anger, and once you see that side of somebody, you are making a decision to pull back. There's a fear of being hurt, something happening, something could have happened, something could have spiraled. And then when you're by yourself, there's a fear of being loneliness. It's like you miss them. So you're contemplating, can you stay in this relationship? Because you don't want to feel lonely. Like, some people are afraid to be by themselves, Moody. Yeah. Even work needs to change. There could be a baby on the way, too. Complicating matters. Okay, so it's like staying in a bad relationship for too long. Giving birth, they're really tired after you give birth, and then you're taking care of the baby. There's some body shaming because you got some fat to get rid of. But you start to remember you have a lot of other stuff to get rid of because now there's somebody else to consider. And it depends on what this breaks down into. But some decisions have to be made. Okay, what else, Spirit? Somebody thinks they're fated to be alone, or now that they have a baby it'll be more difficult, but that's not true. That's not a reason to give up on love. Yeah. Yeah, so you may go through those emotional outbursts of thinking you don't deserve something, doubting that you're of value, your worth, just the self-esteem issues. But Spirit is saying this full moon is the time to throw all of this out. It is. It's the time to throw all of that out. Tell them why, Spirit. Tell them why. All of that is lower energy because it's about self-love, right? New love, feelings, emotional awakenings. Your intuition telling you that you were made perfectly beautiful. You are sexy. That when you're burnt out, you need to take time for yourself, that through God you can do all things. Nothing is too hard for him. And that fear is the opposite of faith. Just believe. You know God has brought you out of some tough situations. And this is just about exercise, getting out in the sun, getting out into nature. That will bring you back into balance. You are not fated to be alone. So many people need you. This baby needs you right now. What else, Spirit? Ace of Cups. Work on loving you. Preparing yourself. Because when you're in the Ace of Cups energy, loving you, you're attracting somebody who's also in that energy. Yeah, this is the time now, after you've dropped that load, to leave the past behind. This, it's like a Pepsi bottle almost. You don't know when the cap is going to explode. That's what I'm feeling. And this is your intuition telling you it's time to move forward. Put some distance between me. Go stay with mom. You know, especially with a new baby. They would love that child. Probably get on your nerves, but it'll help you get some sleep. And you'll learn a lot quickly. Oh yeah. The world. It's over. It's over. I don't know what happened here. Okay, Spirit, what happened? What happened? While you were pregnant, Empress, the Empress, in motherhood, what happened? Maybe you two are making plans, making decisions. What is this pent-up anger for? You know, you were very attractive even in motherhood. That maybe they're just jealous of your attractiveness. Because you know how mothers have a glow. When you're pregnant, you got a natural glow. And you were beautiful from the start. And now you're attracting more attention. Maybe they're jealous of this baby, that you're going to give the baby more attention than them. I don't know what caused that anger. But I know it also left you two at odds. There's division there. I think you're both on different sides. Okay. Okay. So somebody may communicate that unless you go and seek counsel, this is over. Is that what you're saying? Because it's that serious. Okay. Yeah, this is over. Somebody wants happiness. They want their child to grow up in a happy environment, knowing how to treat and love people. Right. Okay. What else? Ace of Cups. Doing what's best for you and yours. Yeah, this has been stressful. You never know. Like I said, you don't know when that cap's going to fly off. And all this stuff is going to come out. 2 cards are being burnt out, too. You're tired of it. Emotionally drained. Retreat. 2 cards telling you retreat. So that you can recover before continuing. I don't know whose story this is, but Spirit has me telling it because it's the truth. It's time for you to take some action. Quickly, not slowly. Like now. Like right now. Right. Be daring. Yes. Freedom. What? Need I say any more? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What else? What else? He really drove that home. I think he did. I don't think there's anything else to say. Okay. You deserve more. You deserve true love, I just heard. Because there's true love, and then there's everything else. And you deserve true love. After experiencing confusion, complication, you know, you're emotionally fragile, because that's in a state of not knowing how to act emotionally, because you never know what you're going to encounter. That's what this pent up anger, I feel, is. Yeah, and you are with child. You've had a child. You just found out you're conceiving something with this Empress here. You're definitely conceiving something. And you two are planning about the child. I don't know. You're very beautiful, but something brought you to a stalemate. It's this uncontrollable emotional outburst, right? So much so that you're concerned about your children. Now it's not just you. Oof, this is a different way the Spirit is talking about abuse. It could be emotional, it could be physical, verbal, but it's about you being safe to be you, first of all. And all of your beauty and slender freedom allows us to be ourselves. Even when we're with somebody who claims to love us, they have to allow us to be ourselves, to grow. You need a love that's safe. It's time for you to think, and you are with this baby on the way. I don't know who's having this baby. I don't know if you even know this yet. Some of you don't even know you're pregnant yet. Right. It's all different for everybody, but this is about a child that's at the center, making it more difficult. It doesn't have to be, though. Spirit said children are a gift, a blessing. Let love flow naturally in your life. Yeah. He is going to provide safe harbors, safe protection over you and this child, right? Time to close the door. Yeah, I feel like this full moon is all about being direct and to the point. And he's saying it every way that he can, basically. It's time for a transition, to close the door. Right. Cupid is Sagittarius. He has the arrow, the bow, and you know you deserve more. I think you're starting to want more. I think you're coming to the same conclusion. Fearful of the rainstorm. Once you really put your foot down, like they realize you're not coming back, right, then there'll be a rainstorm. But that's when Spirit will deploy guardian angels. You'll be around one, your mother, your aunt, somebody that you've chosen to stay with. I'm telling you, he's already told you fear is the opposite of faith. You need to have faith that he's going to protect you from anything that's hidden, anything that's deceptive, anything that, of course, you tried to get away from, right? And if you're focusing on yourself and this baby, you won't have time to think about being lonely. Plus, you'll be working on yourself so much. You're completing something. You're doing something. It takes enormous strength, not only to have this baby, but also to walk away from a relationship that no longer serves you, in preservation of your baby. Such determination. I love it. Yeah. Ladybug. Maybe you saw a ladybug. Sagittarian energy is associated with the ladybug. Yes. You are ascending. Things are going to get better. You deserve more. And that's what's coming in. Okay. And this baby's like a little ladybug too. Some of you, you know it's a girl. You had a girl. Current energy could have been, yeah, in labor, had a girl, a ladybug. Ooh, a nickname of Ladybug. All right, let us get another deck. What else? Collective. Pregnant, but you need to get away. And it's about you having the willpower not only to deliver that healthy child, but then to ensure that it comes into a healthy environment. No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have unrelenting belief that things will work out, that the long road has a purpose. Yeah, all of this has a purpose. No matter what happens and no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing. That's part of the process, right? Prayer, meditation, belief. And there's the guardian angels, reassurance. We are always speaking to you and sending you messages. When you feel like you are alone in a situation, just know that you never truly are. We are reminding you to stop, look around, and believe again in something else, something more. We've got you, and you've got you. You got that little bundle. All right, give me an angel number. Give me an angel number, Spirit, for this situation. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. 0505. Unexpected changes. Divine intervenes on your behalf. He not only sends guardian angels, but he shows up himself. Sudden things occur. The unexpected shift. Shifts in your challenges, shifts in terms of love, surprises. Listen to your intuition, that gut feeling. Let this number serve as a gentle nudge to persuade whatever interests you most. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong. And that could be in someone's arms, your dream job, or abroad. Great travels. Major shift is occurring. All right. Thank you so much for staying till the end, until the next moon phase. Namaste.